Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. You guys know what time it is? Time to talk about current events in the online fitness community. And a lot of you say, Jason, I don't like these kind of videos. You saw the title of the video and you clicked on it. You have tons of informative training videos. But there's more informative training videos on this channel than any other channel on YouTube. Check them out if that's what you like. But for those of you who do enjoy these, if you guys will click a like down below to offset those dislikes, it would be greatly appreciated. Now, a lot of people in the last few days have linked me a video by Jeff Nipples with him defending what they're calling a fake natty, and people said, hey Jason, what's your opinion on this? What's your take on this? Well, let's go ahead and see what Jeff has to say about it.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Nipples here, and I'm here with my favorite natural bodybuilder. He's the best of the best of the best. And the reason I know he's natural is because I asked him, I'm like, hey bro, are you natural? And he said, yeah man, I'm natural. Steroids. I ain't never used no steroids. So there you have it. He said he's natural. That's all we need to know.
So let me go ahead and put on my +5 hat of speechcraft and let's talk about this. You know, truth be told, I know people care about this. They ask about it a lot. And I've kind of gotten to a point in my own life where I just tell people I really don't care about fake naturals anymore. I'll talk about them because people ask, they want to know, they ask my opinion. But if no one asked my opinion on it, I really wouldn't care anymore because truth be told, I've reached an epiphany that basically people need to be ripped off by these fake naturals so that they learn a valuable life lesson, right? They need to be ripped off by them so they learn not to be gullible, not be stupid, not be careless with your money. It's just, for me as an over 40 man who's been through a lot of things in life, these are the sort of lessons that I know we have to learn. And guys like Jeff are right up there defending them. And that's why they'll say, Jason, why do you call Jeff out on that stuff? It's like, well, even if I didn't see certain signs, and we could talk about that, I classify him as a fake natty. Why? Because he pimps products. He's defending fake natties right here. I mean, defending fake natties, you know, to literally imply that because someone passes a drug test that they're natural when all clear science, yeah, this guy's on some stuff. Not saying the guy's using huge amounts of stuff. Guy's obviously genetically gifted. You got guys like Jeff who, you know, again, sell useless products. Well, isn't that our problem with fake natties? Isn't that why any of us have an issue with fake natties? Is because they're scamming people with fake products, stuff that doesn't work? That's really and truly, at the end of the day, the only real concern. Because ultimately, should you or I or anybody else care what somebody puts in their own body? Probably not. We can think something's wrong and not like it, but it's really none of our business. And I think that's a fair statement. The same thing, you know, people are like, wow, you went on him hard on the weed thing. Oh, don't get me wrong, guys. I think cannabis should be legalized. I don't approve of it. I don't think it's beneficial. I don't think it's helpful to society in any way, in any shape, form, or fashion to smoke it. I really don't. I think it's completely useless in that regard. But it's not my business what you choose to do with your own body, right? And that's fair. Look, I don't want to use it. But you should be allowed to do whatever you want. I don't really care. It's not my business. But the point I had made before with that, you know, these guys are going to run around and claim about, oh, they wouldn't put substances in their body. Well, they're smoking a substance that harms their lungs. Instead of doing stuff that would enhance their career and making money, come on. I don't buy that. I'm simply not buying the logic that someone would use any sort of illicit substance that they enjoy, but then would not partake in stuff that would dramatically enhance their career and income because it's an illicit substance. You know, it doesn't make any sense. It's ridiculous for anyone to pretend that that's where their morality is. It's just absurd, especially when their career is dependent on it, like Jeff's and a lot of these guys is. Their careers are dependent upon it. Now, let's just be honest. Most guys in the industry are on stuff. The overwhelming majority of guys who claim natural in the industry are on stuff. That's just a simple reality. I accept that. Hopefully most people accept that. It just is what it is. That's not even a knock. That's not me even being critical of it. People should do with their bodies what they want, make educated choices. That's your own business. Problem is they scam people. They scam people and they sell them garbage products and use their supposed natural status of almost as if, hey, this is what I use, but it's not what you use. You know, it's just guys like Nipples do the same thing. You know, he's pimping branched chain amino acids. And he came on my channel in my comments before from his official channel with his verified checkmark defending his branched chain amino acids and pre-workouts. And I'm like, you claim to be evidence-based, Jeff, but you're pimping the same products fake natties pimp after meta-analysis say both of them don't work. Right? We know that research shows We know that research shows that pre-workouts do not enhance your gains in any way. People say, well, I take them to get a better workout. Well, that's stupid. To me, a better workout is one in which you get bigger, stronger, something. You get a benefit from it. You don't get any benefit from pre-workouts. It's been studied, even the stuff that's been banned. I think Craze got banned. They did a big study on Craze. The people who used it in the studies, the college students who were lifters, didn't get any benefits from it. They saw no improvement compared to people who didn't take it after 10 weeks of training on a proper 4-day-a-week periodized program with registered dietitians writing their meal plans. They got no better results than the people who didn't take it. So to me, that's a waste of money. It doesn't matter that you perceive a better workout, because clearly that perceived better workout didn't give any of those guys any more gains. It's just a waste of money. And he's pimping it, knowing that's what the only major study that's ever looked at it showed. Same thing, branched-chain amino acids. He's pimping branched-chain amino acids. We know they don't work. That's not even really subject to debate anymore, is it? All right? It's not even subject to debate. He's still pimping them and selling them and making money off of it, pimping them directly. So, again, that's the behavior of a fake natty. While not admitting, hey, a lot of times when I do some shirtless stuff or some posing or a photo shoot, maybe I use a little bit of something to make me look a little thicker and fuller. Maybe a little bit of A-bombs, for those who are curious because they don't know what they're looking at. All right? Yeah. In and out real quick. Just to have to look that way for a couple weeks, guys. Just temporary. But, that happens, but then he doesn't want to say, hey, this is what it is. And then again, he'll put out programs that aren't particularly good, claiming it's science-based. And what have I said? That's a lot of what sells supplements. Fake natties who use a little bit of stuff, conservative amounts, will put out terrible programs. And then when you guys say, well, I struggle to get through the workout, I need the pre-workout to have a good workout. You kind of see the vicious logic there? All these guys who want to defend the pre-workouts, but I need it to have a good workout. It's like, well, maybe you need to fire your coach. Maybe you don't need to be running the programs that guys like Nipples put out who sell pre-workouts. And then maybe you wouldn't have those problems. Maybe if you were on a properly structured program with appropriate fatigue management and volume and intensity and workloads, with, again, proper fatigue management, not training 6 days a week, then maybe you wouldn't need to buy the pre-workout. So it's kind of like, let me just fake natty it up and then claim that I use the pre-workouts and branched-chain amino acids, make a terrible program from a fatigue management perspective, claim it's what I do, sell it to you, and then when you're fatigued and you have piss poor fatigue management, I can sell you the solution to the problem that I sold you to begin with. That's your problem with fake natties. It's not the fact that they're fake natty. No one cares. It's the hustle. They use the fake natty status to sell you garbage products that create problems, and then they can sell you more products to fix the problem that they sold you to begin with. They're laughing all the way to the bank. So again, you got guys like Nipples who then want to prop up other fake natties. Well, no matter what you see or what it appears like, he did pass a test and he said he's natural. God forbid, no one would ever use an illicit substance of any type that they could get in legal trouble for admitting to, right? They would never lie about breaking the law. And no one would ever tell a lie that could benefit them financially, right? No one would ever do that. Because everybody who gets up on the camera, everyone who's got an Instagram, everyone's got a YouTube is really a really nice down-to-earth person. If you met them at an expo, you know they're nice people. And someone who will smile and shake your hand at an expo would never possibly lie to you for money. Right? No one who smiles and shakes your hands and seems nice when you meet them would ever rip anybody off. And there we go to my point about people needing to learn valuable life lessons. The only successful con men are the ones who can smile and shake your hand and convince you that they're a good person while they rip you off. That's actually kind of a requirement to be a successful con man. What do you think this industry is full of? What do you think this industry is full of? And there's Jeff supporting it all the way to the bank. Supporting it all the way to the bank. Look at the behavior. Look at the products he pimps. Look at the products he sells. Look at the products he supports. And then come back and tell me I'm wrong. Even if you don't know anything about gear, you can't identify someone by look. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are inexperienced. Look at the rest of the pattern of behavior right there in the public. And it's going to prop up fake natties. Well, selling products in the way that a fake natty sells them. Well, having no problem at all using other substances on right there on camera. No problem at all. He just won't use the ones that would further his career, right? As long as it's just for fun. If you'll buy that, then I have some really, really nice oceanfront property in Arizona that I have for sale that I'd like to sell to you. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.